Are you ready for another Unhinged client story? All right, y'all. So if you guys are some OGs on my page, then you guys know about the viral baby doll video that we put out that got tons of hate. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me break it down for you really quickly. We did a video one time. It was kind of like one of those trends that I don't know if you guys remember it, but it's a trend where you kind of dodge, something, and then you kind of are like doing this. Anyway, it was a trend. But we did the trend boudoir edition, and we said basically that we're trying to avoid baby dolls. For those of you who are thinking about literally a doll, that's not what we're talking about. Baby dolls are a type of lingerie. Most photographers will recommend against bringing baby dolls. There's a big reason for this. I'm not going to get into it now, but basically, it just isn't a very flattering piece of lingerie. Anyway, that video got tons of hate. Tons of people saying, well, that's disgusting that you're a boudoir photographer, and saying that people are ugly in baby dolls. It's not what I said. I said that they are not recommended because they're not very flattering. Anyway, point being, I had a client who ended up booking a session. It was just a one outfit session. We have like 4 different types of sessions. You can book, one outfit to up to like 4 outfit sessions. She booked the one outfit session. Let's name her Chelsea. Chelsea comes in and then gets her hair and makeup done. She's very sweet. And then we get into the wardrobe section of the whole process. She pulls out a bag, like a big black bag, and puts it on the table that we have in the closet. And then she opens it up and is kind of looking at me like dead straight in the eyes, and then pulls out a bunch of baby doll lingerie. I thought, oh my God, okay, that sucks. She didn't read the booty prep guide and didn't see that we'd recommend against bringing baby dolls. There's all baby dolls, whatever. Let's look through some baby dolls to see which one, is the most flattering for her, because obviously she loves baby dolls and we're not going to say no, but I always recommend against it. She then started laughing. She brought him out and she's like, how do you feel about that? That's what she said to me. And I was like, I'm not catching on really to what was going on. I was like, oh, no problem. We can absolutely find one of these baby dolls that is really flattering and super awesome. And she kind of was like, what? Wait, I thought you hated baby dolls. That's what she said. What? So then starting to catch on a little bit, I was like, no, I don't hate baby dolls. I just don't necessarily recommend them because they just really are not as flattering, compared to other lingerie. But if you absolutely love baby dolls, I'm not going to ever say no. And we'll, definitely find a piece that you absolutely love. And she basically told me that she thought this was going to be a lot more satisfying because she thought that I would kick her out. So I told her, well, no, I would never kick anyone out. You can bring a potato sack and I will still photograph you in it if that's what makes you feel beautiful. That's totally fine. Again, I never once said I would never photograph someone when they're in a baby doll. I just don't recommend them. She eventually kind of told me that this was supposed to be a joke and that she just hated my video, that I was so against baby dolls and that any person that wears them is trashy. I don't know where she got that from, but that's what she said to me. I never once said that. But she basically was like, oh, this was supposed to be a joke. So I wasn't going to continue with the shoot. This is so not my jam. So you booked a shoot, paid money, wasted our time for a joke? I was so deeply confused. So joke's on her, because at that time I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry that did not work out the way you wanted it to. However, I will have to charge you the cancellation fee since you are no longer participating in the session that you booked and the contract that you signed. She then tried to argue the cancellation fee, said, I don't owe anything. This was just a joke. And I'm like, you signed the contract. She goes, well, I didn't read that. And I'm like, well, you would see that the cancellation fee is in there. And day of cancellation fee is much higher than the regular cancellation fee. She then said, actually, I'm just going to go through with the shoot then because I'm not going to waste money and not do it. And I said, I actually don't know if I want to continue with the shoot if you were so awful and wanted to waste someone's time, take a slot from someone else, and then decide that you were going to back out. And plus, it seemed pre-planned too. So I said, you can pay the cancellation fee and you can leave. And that is exactly what happened. She then tried to dispute it with her bank. And I won since I have the contract on my side. Joke's on you. That was really unhinged, though. I was like, seriously, I've never had anyone go to such lengths for a joke. A joke. Okay.